Hey there, good morning everyone. Tuesday the 25th of April 2023. This morning's devotional is a reading from Psalm 46 verse 10, which reads, "Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in the earth." A bit of a story which I came across the other day. It reads, the first photograph of a living person was taken by Louis Daguerre in 1838. The photo depicts a figure on an otherwise empty avenue in Paris in the middle of an afternoon. But there's an apparent mystery about it. The streets and pavements should have been bustling with the traffic of carriages and pedestrians at that time of the day, yet they are empty. The man wasn't alone. People and horses were there on the busy Boulevard du Temple, the popular area where the photo was taken. They just didn't show up in the picture. The exposure time to process the photograph, known as the daguerreotype, is a long process. And the process is a direct positive process, creating a highly detailed image on a sheet of copper plated with a thin coat of silver without the use of a negative. The process requires great care. The silver-plated copper plate had to be first cleaned and polished until the surface looked like a mirror. And so we can understand that this process took a long time to capture an image, which had to be motionless at the time. And it appears that the man on the sidewalk was the only person photographed because he was the only one standing still. He was probably having his boots shined, so he had to stand still. So where am I going with this? Sometimes stillness accomplishes what motion and effort cannot. God tells his people in Psalm 46 verse 10 to be still and know that I am God. Even when nations are in uproar and the earth shakes, those who quietly trust in him will discover him an ever-present help in times of trouble. These words are not a call to stop all activity and be silent and unconcerned. Instead, they are words of great comfort. Be still is a call to God's people not to be fearful, not to be impatient, not to be restless or to be disorderly, but be quiet, wanting to know what the will of God is. And to know means to own and acknowledge that he is God, who is unchangeable. He is all-powerful and able to help and deliver, and knows them and our troubles as well. My dear friends, when we rest in God, instead of relying on our limited efforts, we discover him to be our sure refuge and strength. May we find comfort and strength in these words today, and remember to be still and know that he is God. May the Lord be with you. May he bless you. May he cause his face to shine upon you and be with you always. Goodbye.